Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your attention. And I'd like to introduce BitMInutes. My name is Tom Meredith, CEO and founder. I've been working on eCash for over a decade, still trying to get a patent through the patent office that in essence describes what a smart token means and sort of presaged Ethereum and as well as Bitcoin. But we've been working on this now for 4 years. So this is the magic number is 4. We've got $4 million into it so far. We've spent 4 years running, and there's roughly 4 billion people that need our product today, and roughly a $40 trillion opportunity. So let me just step you through the slides here, and then hopefully we'll have some time for some Q&A. If I can get this working properly. Which way is that? It's kind of slow. Okay. This is the executive summary, a lot of fine print here. But bottom line, I've just given you kind of an overview. Once again, the magic number is 4. 4 billion people were hooked in today. This is something we can send today to 4 billion people. Prepaid phone time that can convert into cash. And I'm not sure exactly if I'm doing this. Okay, it's kind of finding its way. Okay, so this is basically a $1 trillion plus industry of simply money transfer as well as prepaid minutes alone. They're roughly both two-thirds of a trillion. Put them together and you get over $1 trillion. This is just the sending of money or minutes globally as well as the remittance. So there's a prepaid minute market here that we're addressing as well as international remittance. Basically think of this as a global Venmo. That's one of the major attributes that we're doing in terms of a consumer activity. It's free money transfer to 4 billion people. So we have this global reach. We've been working on this for 4 years. We've got 70 countries under contract. We're working with some of the largest banks in the world. We're working with MasterCard. We're working on SWIFT. We were one of Ripple's first third-party developers. We run on Ethereum now. We're not real big fans of Bitcoin, primarily because there's really not much you can do with it in terms of bundling information on a Bitcoin transaction. We bundle all the AML information, all the KYC information on every single transaction. So this is what gives us the ability to meet all the KYC and AML standards that are required for most governments for international remittances. But it also gives us the ability then to track obviously the benefits of Bitcoin, of blockchain in general, to be able to track where the monies went to, and again, because we're trying to combat a lot of the illegal money laundering that goes on in the remittance industry. So the concept is you buy BitMinutes and send them worldwide to 4 billion phones. Now, the second major consumer benefit, other than free money transfer to these 4 billion phones, is a guaranteed loan. So we're trying to combat and alleviate poverty to the 2 billion unbanked as well as the other folks that are looking to have any type of access to credit. So the concept here is that mom in Mumbai or mom in Moscow, wherever, walks into a retail store, she buys $5 worth of BitMinutes, that becomes escrow. We will lend her 10 times, $10 worth of BitMinutes in response. So this way she can establish her credit. So we're basically putting out $5, and this is a large part of the proceeds of the ICO are going towards this lending capital. So we talked about the consumer benefits, free money transfer, and a guaranteed consumer loan. Those are the consumer benefits. And then what we're doing is we're setting up a network of trusted agents because the last mile is the hardest part in this type of business. Being able to get that cash out to mom, being able to get the KYC information. We've got an app that we've built that's going into production right now in Guatemala, specifically for the loans. So today we're up and running with the free money transfer. The loan application is just about to be prototyped in Guatemala. Then we're working with Walmart in Mexico and one of the largest retail networks in Mexico as our first markets. Then going to Philippines where we're live and India where we're live. So again, we talked about the guaranteed lending. It's small loans, we call it nano loans. The other thing we're doing is we're partnering with a major global issuer of Visa cards. So we're issuing a virtual Visa card along with this mobile wallet that we give to mom for free. that allows her then to go online and purchase things. Now, this also applies to men too, but we find that the research all dictates in the microfinance business, it's the women who are the major beneficiaries of microloans, and they're also the ones that pay back. So again, we've got a global network in place today. We've spent 4 years building this out. We're in 70 countries and roughly 4 billion bank accounts in addition to the 4 billion cell phones. So the whole idea of the token acts as the ability to send either minutes or money to 4 billion bank accounts or 4 billion cell phones. And if you don't have a bank account, we issue the mobile wallet and give you the virtual visa. Our CTO built the largest foreign exchange platform in Kenya. And so we have an exchange platform all ready to go that we're going to be hosting in countries where we don't have an exchange that provides fiat exchange. So we're going to be facilitating fiat to crypto, our crypto exchange. Got global partnerships. MasterCard is one of them. We're with SWIFT. Again, I mentioned Ripple. We got a great management team, and the most impressive thing we have, I believe, is our advisory board. Tim Draper was also an early investor in us. We've got the ex-CEO of SWIFT is on our advisory board, as well as the ex-in-house counsel for MasterCard and the OCC. And we really do have a great team. So we like to say it's better than Bitcoin for billions because 4 billion people can use our product today. So if there's any questions, love to take them in the 1 to 2 minutes I have.
For questions, Gordon?
The lawyer in me appreciates the AML KYC comment, but can you expand on that a little bit?
We're basically KYCing as everyone we can with taking a picture of them and a picture of their ID. We've got some databases. Right now we run everyone through an OFAC database who's buying BitMinutes, and because we've been in the money transfer business now for 3 years. So we've got that all set up.
Where are you licensed for money transfer?
In Georgia. Yeah, we've been prototyping this all in Georgia, and we're just about to roll out national in conjunction with a big bank that I'm not at liberty to say at this point.
And are you looking at e-money in Europe?
We're not really in the European market. The 2 big corridors of remittance are U.S. outbound and Middle East to Southeast Asia. So the free money transfer part, that's where we're focusing our marketing efforts. And the microloans, the $5 microloan, guaranteed, Europe doesn't need a $5 loan. But Pakistan does, Bangladesh does, Malaysia does. So that's where we're trying to have the impact.
All right, so you're prototyping or licensed out of Georgia. You're going to expand out to the U.S.
Correct. In fact, we should be getting those onboarding docs today. So it's taken us a year to find a bank that wants to cooperate with us. It's tough. Maybe we'll go to Canada.
There you go. Canada.
Thank you so much.
Anything else? Otherwise,
That's all
I'm
the
around.
time we have for this, but
Great,
thank you.
thank you.